All right, we've been reading stories about the author Eric Carle. And we know Eric Carle likes to write stories about animals. And he likes to illustrate with lots of colors. And we have learned that he likes to put things in order, right? Yeah. So in the book, The Very Hungry Caterpillar, he put the food in number order. In the book, 1, 2, 3 at the Zoo, he put the animals in number order. In the book, The Grouchy Ladybug, he put the times in order. In the book, The Very Hungry Caterpillar, he put the days of the week in order. So he likes to put things in order in his book. This story is called Roosters Off to See the World. This is the front cover, back cover, and spine. Look, if I spread my book out, I get to see the whole big rooster. So some of him is on the front and some on the back. All right, and this book has end pages, and it kind of shows how much Eric Carle loves animals, because look at all the animals on our end pages. Nope, they're not stickers, it's just the end pages. Here's our title page. Roosters Off to See the World. Can you read that with me? Roosters off to see the world. Let's see what Rooster sees when he goes to see the world. One fine morning, a rooster decided he wanted to travel. So right then and there, he set out to see the world. He hadn't walked very far when he began to feel lonely. He felt all by himself. See the one rooster right here? Yeah. That's him. Just then he met two cats. The rooster said to them, "Come along with me to see the world." The cats liked the idea of a trip very much. "We would love to," they purred and set off down the road with the rooster. So look here. We have one rooster, two cats. What number do you think will be next? Ooh, did Eric Carle put things in order in this book? Yeah, he's putting things in number order. Just as they wandered on, the rooster and the cat met how many? 3 frogs. "How would you like to come with us to see the world?" asked the rooster, eager for more company. "Why not?" answered the frogs. "We are not busy now." So the frogs jumped along behind the rooster and the cats. So we had one rooster, 2 cats, 3 frogs. What number comes next? 4. After a while, the rooster, the cats, and the frogs saw 4 turtles crawling slowly down the road. "Hey," said the rooster, "how would you like to see the world?" "It might be fun," snapped one of the turtles, and they joined the others. So we had 1 rooster, 2 cats, 3 frogs, and 4 turtles. What number comes next? 5. Let's see what animal is number 5. What is it? Fish. As the rooster, the cats, the frogs, and the turtles walked along, they came to 5 fish swimming in the brook. A brook is like a stream of water. Yeah. "Where are you going?" asked the fish. "We're off to see the world," answered the rooster. "May we come along?" pleaded the fish. "Delighted to have you," the rooster replied. And so the fish came along to see the world. What does it mean if someone's delighted? Noah? Delighted to have you. Amelia, what do you think the word delighted means? It just means I'm happy to have you. Come along. I'm happy to have you. If I'm delighted, I'm happy. So we have 1 rooster, 2 cats, 3 frogs, 3 4 turtles, and good job, boys and girls. All right, what number comes next? 6 comes next. We already had 5 fish. 6 comes next. The sun went down. It began to get dark. The moon came up over the horizon. "Where's our dinner?" asked the cats. "Where are we supposed to sleep?" asked the frogs. "We're cold," complained the turtles. Just then, some fireflies flew overhead. "We're afraid," cried the fish. Now the rooster really had not made any plans for the trip around the world. He had not remembered to think about food and shelter, so he didn't know how to answer his friends. See all of our friends here? They're ready to eat and sleep and be warm. After a few minutes of silence, the fish suddenly decided that it might be best if they headed for home. They wished the others a happy trip and swam away. See how the fish disappeared up here? So now we're counting backwards. We had 5 fish. Now we're going back to 4 turtles. Then the turtles began to think about their warm house. They turned and crawled back down the road without so much as a goodbye. So the 5 fish went goodbye. The 4 turtles went goodbye. What animals will say goodbye next? Frogs. The frogs weren't too happy with the trip anymore either. First one, then the other, and finally the last one jumped away. They were polite enough, though, to wish the rooster a good evening as they disappeared into the night. All right, what animals are going to leave next? The 2 cats. The cats then remembered an unfinished meal they had left behind. They kindly wished the rooster a happy journey, and they too headed for home. Now the rooster was all alone, and he hadn't seen anything of the world. He thought for a minute and then said to the moon, "To tell you the truth, I'm not only hungry and cold, but I'm homesick as well." The moon did not answer. It too disappeared. The rooster knew what he had to do. He turned around and went back home again. He enjoyed a good meal of grain and sat on his very own perch. After a while, he went to sleep and had a wonderful, happy dream all about his trip around the world. The end. Oh, why are you going to cry? What happened in the story that made you sad? What made you sad in this story? They all left him, but then was Rooster happy to be back home? Yeah, so he had company for a little while, and then he went back home, and he was happy to be home. Let's put our pictures in order. Which animal did we start with? Raise your hand.
Rooster.
Oh, no shout-outers. Which animal did we start with? Alan? Rooster. So Rooster goes first. Let's move this. We had 1 rooster. Raise your hand. What animals did we have next? Amelia? Cats. How many? 2. We had 2 cats. 1 rooster, 2 cats. What was next, Jeremiah?
Frog.
How many?
5.
We had 1, 2, 3 frogs. Very good. What animal was next? Dizai?
Turtle.
Turtles. How many?
6.
Not 6. We had 1, 2, 3, 4 turtles. What animal was next, Noah? Fish. How many? Good. I like how you counted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fish. And what animal was last? Ariana? What happened at the end of the story? After the fish, we went all the way back to the 1 rooster. And then in this story, we went backwards, didn't we? Then the fish left, and the turtles left, and the frogs left, and the cats left, and we were only left with the rooster, right?
Yeah, only the rooster.
All right, we are going to leave these pictures up here. On your page, we are going to draw what happened in the story. So, how many roosters did we have in the story? One. So you'll draw one rooster and you'll put a number 1 here. How many cats do we have?
2.
2. You'll draw 2 cats and you'll put a number 2 here. How many frogs do we have? 3. You'll draw 3 frogs and you'll put a number 3 here. How many turtles do we have?
4.
4 turtles and you'll put a number 4 here. And how many fish do we have? 5 fish, so you'll put a number 5 here. It says how many animals went off to see the world. Then we're going to count all of our animals, and we're going to put the number of all the animals here. Should you use your shapes to help you draw the picture?
Yeah.
Yes. Should you do your best handwriting?
Yeah.
Yes.